And you got to think about that. How are you going to find happiness and love in the future and have a good, meaningful, lasting relationship if you don't have that for yourself? So, yeah. My name is Kanin Pruter. I am a junior, originally from California. Go by his, him, his, he, yes, pronouns, and I'm gay. What I love about the LGBT community is that it's the most open and the most diverse community out of any other culture, community, nationality group, whatever you want to look at, ever. I mean, when you look at the ultimate tenets of homosexuality and being gay and LGBT, it's not a choice. That's the biggest misconception, is that being gay is a choice. It's not. And everyone, whether you're black, white, Asian, wherever you come from, either transgender or whatever it may be, you are, that's not your choice. So we are who we are, and we accept each other because of that. How that applies to ASU, I mean, given that we're the largest college in the United States, we've got so many thousands of students here. We are literally a melting pot of the world itself. I mean, I think that applies naturally. I mean, you've got so many different LGBT people, you know, coming out, not coming out, but at least expressing their individuality themselves, however they feel comfortable doing, and that being represented on campus, just whomever they are and wherever they are. That's what I think the beauty is itself. I care most about politics. I think that's, to generalize it, that's the topic that I think about the most. But when you break apart politics, I care most about, the environment, education, ensuring that LGBT rights are protected, and helping progress further. There's progress going further, and other stuff as well, but typically just politics. So. Well, I found my place on campus before I even came to ASU, actually. I was a senior at Corona del Sol High School, and I was in a program called the Superintendent's Advisory Council, and basically what I had to do was just represent the school. But I loved that program, and I had heard that at ASU there was actually like a student government that had a Senate, and they legitimately passed bills. So I got in touch with the Senate president. His name is Will Smith, and he and I met for coffee, and we basically talked about that and a couple other organizations, political organizations on campus as well, that I could get involved with. And before I knew that, when school started, I basically became an intern for USG, and then withdrew from that for a little bit, and then ran my own Senate campaign, and then became a senator my sophomore year when I was in student government. And all during this time, I was working on multiple campaigns during the 2014 election, and I had founded Students for Hillary on campus as well, which I remained the president of throughout the entire election. And then, becoming a senator for student government, representing the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. After that, I kind of took a year off. That was when I became an organizer for the Democratic Party, and what we've done, our impact, is we registered more than 3,000 students to vote and increased voter turnout to, I believe, more than 15% on campus and around the surrounding precincts and stuff like that, which has never been happened before. So, I don't know. I think looking back, out of everything that I had gotten to do on campus, and being able to run for student body president as well, that I think being a field organizer, that was the most impactful for not only me, but I think looking at it objectively, being able to see that we were being able to register that many students to vote and give them the opportunity to express their voice and express their First Amendment right, I think that was ultimately the most impactful thing that we were able to do on campus. So, and being gay just made a fun aspect of it as well. I mean, so my advice to people in the community, don't be a dick. Be nice to people. I mean, there's such simple things when you think about it. When we're raised, the core rules of life: treat others the way you want to be treated. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. It's so simple. I have to own up to our faults as a community as well. We're not completely open and accepting. There are a lot of people out there, but I think that we can, and we have the potential of doing so. And I think my message to people that are hesitant about coming out is, don't be hesitant. Be bold, be who you are, embrace who you are, because you are who you are regardless. You are the one-of-a-kind human being on this earth. Nobody else can take that from you. So own up to it, and just don't let that light dim. Don't let it be darkened. And I always think of RuPaul when I think of questions like this, and it's how are you going to expect someone else to love you if you can't love yourself?